Hi everyone, I'm Xavier. So I'm the programming lead of this team. I also work on a research and development aspect of it. I've been in the club since its very inception and I'm always looking forward to following my very passions and learning stuff that I can along the way. That's the end of my introduction.
Hello everyone, I'm Ishaan Ruchandani. I'm the design head of this club and I'm a 3D printing enthusiast. I've been part of this club for the past 3 years and I've been doing my own projects for the past 6 years.
My name is Sued, and I work mainly on the documentation and assist in programming. I've been in this club for over 3 years now.
Hi, my name is Arya Porwal. I do all the mechanical and the controlling work of the robot. I am in the lab for over 2 years.
I am Ojas Sharma and I do the mechanical and the design work in the robot. I was the original badge for the Robotics Club.
Hi, I'm Rishikesh. I organize hardware hackathons for 10x Club Pune. I've been mentoring students for past 4 years and I've been witnesses hand what they can accomplish when someone actually believes into them. To put that into perspective, I've watched over 1,000 plus students across 50 hackathons building hexabot robots, satellite dashboard, robotic arm, and autonomous robots under my mentorship. I don't supervise from a distance, but I do just work for them. Either I am on the floor helping them fix, troubleshoot, and redesign until they get it working. I'm here to advocate the kind of raw, hands-on engineering that only you get when you get your hands dirty. Thank you.
Our third feature is a housing over here which we designed to accommodate for the ESCs internally. Our housing features two main features. One is an intricate ventilation system with fan mounts over here and an outtake vent over here. It also has mounting screws over here for M5 screws which are inside the dead shaft and the gear shaft respectively. And that's about it for our Technocian robot.
So this is a technician robot. We use it for robo soccer and robo hockey. It is powered by this battery, which is 4200 mAh battery with 22.2 volts output. We use this Rhino ESC for the controlling of the motors. This Rhino ESC has 5.2 volts output with 10 ampere. We use Venus BX motors from Robotics. We use a custom-made gearbox and powered by a chain system. We use FlySky FS16S controller with a FR16S receiver.
Hi, this is also another coding project I have. This essentially works as an aim assist. What happens here is that we use this to essentially lock onto a target. This is very useful, especially in FGC robots. So what we do here is we simply use HSV values, we mask out this, we use morphology, and we also try and make sure that the contour exactly matches this. We obtain the centered and we can see how far the target is exactly. You can see this via this target visible screen. In an actual robot, when we're not simulating it, what we'd like to do is actually use the left and right motors and be able to control it manually and manipulate it via the encoders. And with that, that's the first showcase done.
This is our robot which we call Juggernaut because we designed it with endurance in mind. This robot we designed for two different events, Robo Hockey and Robo Soccer in particular, and it features three main features. The first being a CNC bended aluminum and stainless steel chassis, which we divide into two parts, a lower shell and a upper shell, which we then weld together. We designed it this way to accommodate for the gear shaft and the dead shaft over here. The next is our different toppers we designed for two different types of robots. The first one is a striker, one over here, which we designed to accommodate the puck inside. The next one being a goalkeeper housing, which we use to wedge the robots out of the way with this ramp design and to keep the cup inside of it as well. The third main feature is a housing over here which which has two main parts of it. The first one being mounted through these screw holes over here, and the next one being a ventilation design over here where we accommodate the fans here and the hot air being vented out here from this intricate design. And that's about it from our Technocian robot.
Teamwork is something that cannot exactly be quantified. Whether it be the way you interact with your team, to the way that you can resolve conflicts with your team as a whole, teamwork itself is only defined by the people you have. And in this way, I would be naive if I was to say that my team is perfect. Of course it's not. Every team, regardless of how good they are, will have a few brief spats here and there. But the true way to test a team's mettle is to see how they perform in a situation where they cannot control anything, a place where they are put upon a situation that is totally out of their own very control. And with that, I'd like to tell you about a story about the Technogene 9.0. For weeks on end, we were simply developing 4 RoboSoccer robots, but even though we had anticipated going there and winning, what we couldn't have anticipated was the fact that that competition would have gravely poor management. During that competition, we had faced a myriad of issues. Whether it be the organizers not sympathizing with us, even though the matches were not held on time, whether it be terrible scheduling of the matches themselves, to even the fact that the playfield was breaking apart. We faced so many issues, and yet we still chose to keep trying. I knew that if that tension kept boiling, where we just kept getting continually angry at the management, we would never be able to make it. And if it was to come like this, then I knew that I had to find a way to get us to work as a team once more. But in these moments, I know that the best thing you can do is to have faith in your team. To know that no matter what, your team is still your team. The fact that we can still work together means something, doesn't it? So I knew that when I sat down for dinner that day with all of them, I told them this. We came here for a reason, to learn. And regardless of the poor management, regardless of the decisions we had made, we came here to actually know how to become better robotics competitors. And I knew that we would have always cherished those very memories which we had made during this trip. And so I did what I could do best. I put faith in my very own team. And it is a testament to our teamwork that we came forth amongst hundreds of teams. When it comes to it, I will always have faith in my team. And I know that this alone is what separates us from the rest. To know that we truly have each other's backs. So with that, this is the end of the video. Now, I truly do hope that with this, you can select us for FGC India 2026. Thank you so much for watching.